everyone, it's Lisa and welcome to Weekly Heartbeat. So I guess today I'm going to start with numbers. I feel like I have a lot more to talk about than usual, which is an amazing thing because it means that we have a lot more going on. Last week we had $5,507 booked. That's how much we also produced. We also had 5 leads in and 1 lead closed. Our material cost was 23.19%. Again, I like to keep it under 22. One of our jobs last week was also our first strain job. Which also meant that we needed to buy shovels, hose, and multiple other tools. So that definitely contributed to the materials being a little bit over. And those are the KPIs that I'm consistently tracking. I do keep everything on a whiteboard and I track things as they come through so that at the end of the week, or even throughout the week, anybody asks me what's going on with our numbers with the company, I already know. Because we were getting busy, that we were thinking about hiring someone part-time. We did in fact meet with someone. We did a Zoom interview and we ended up hiring him. So far things are going fabulously. We've had our employee handbook customized for us. Grant does have copies of all of his documents in the school vault, but now it is printed, laminated, bound, and each employee will end up getting one of these when they are hired as part of the onboarding process. So maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, we started bringing flowers to our customers to thank them for trusting us with their homes. It's really an inexpensive thing to do for the most part. Sometimes logistically it's a little bit harder to figure out. So we went ahead and ordered through our friends Will and Gracie who own 𝐬𝐻WENZO, which does printing, photography, videography, and they are incredible at what they do. They created these magnets for us. So since what we are wanting to do is give flowers to everyone, but sometimes that doesn't work out, like I said. We had magnets made with flowers on them. It also says, like all good mothers, we are here for you. Obviously it has our logo. We couldn't decide, so I did 2 different designs. Customers not only have just something cute, a little cute gift, but they have an easy reference to both be able to refer us, or if they ever need anything in the future, to get back in touch with us. I'm very excited that those came in and I cannot wait for our next customer to be able to hand them out to. And by the way, customers really love when you give any sort of little thing I found at the beginning. Some of them have gone on and on to me about how thankful they are. I just received my first invitation for a BNI group, so I'm going to be attending that next week. And I'm really looking forward to experiencing that. Just making some new connections and networking. We also are talking about wrapping my truck, which is, of course, as you know, a great form of advertising just by driving around with a one-time expense. And those are the major things going on this week. I know next week will be even better and I cannot wait to share more.
Now that when I'm on board, another 30 years and into 60 years, so
yeah,
a century worth of experience. Mrs. Jones, what else could you possibly want? You know,
exactly.
20-year lifetime warranty, we can do that, you know. However, I would need a bunch of referrals and blah, 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 blah. I mean, it's sales 101. They trust you, and if they like you and they trust you, they'll buy, period. It has nothing to do with the product or the company. It's basically you.
Absolutely.
So I make sure I don't walk across lawns or smell like McDonald's. I don't eat that crap anyway, but I'm just saying, like, very respectful. Always call, let them know I'm on my way. Looking forward to meeting you, blah, 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 blah. You know.
Yeah.
But anyway.
No, and those are all pertinent things. The same things I'm looking for. I try not to walk across lawns or through mulch beds or, like you said, smell like crap or have crust in your eyes. All those things absolutely matter while you're building rapport.
Because they're watching.
For mothers, meticulous workmanship. We take pride in every detail. Our installs and service reflect care, precision, and long-term protection for every home. O for ownership mindset, just that every team member treats the business, the customer, and the job site like it's their own, with full accountability and integrity.
So here's the terms and conditions. Essentially, I've written this. I didn't leave anything out at all. Our terms and conditions are completely bulletproof. So stop right there. The main thing that matters in this is the terms of payment. 50% deposit is required to secure the scheduling of services. We have leeway. We could talk about, I think you know what that leeway could look like. Extremely elderly person that's been taken advantage of a bunch of times on a smaller job that has a house, they're not in the slums, and they ask respectfully, okay, cool, let me maybe just get a reference or something, right? Maybe.
Right.
Other than
Or a
that,
5-star review.
something like that, right? So we're always willing to barter, but otherwise I like getting 50% down. Gotten 50% down for the last almost $20 million of gutters I've done. It is not a problem to get. So payment is due upon completion. That states that very clearly in a bunch of places. We do give them 3 days to pay. Technically, interest starts to accrue after the third day. We rarely actually do that, but it is just a little reminder tactic. It helps keep our AR down.
What they are. It's not going to surprise me, and I've been there and I've done that, and I will have a solution. I promise you that.
No, we got some good ones.
If by some chance, I'm calling you or I'm calling it, like, you're not going to believe this. I don't know what to do here.
I love it.
So just know that if I don't know something, I'm not dumb enough to, I'm going to call.
Whenever you need help, man, there's no problem I can't solve. Like when I got in this industry, the guy that trained me the first 5 years, there was no such thing as it can't be done. So I ended up becoming like a gutter engineer. So I could engineer anything. If they don't know how it's done, I'll make a way for it to get done. So
yeah, down here they do that stupid crap that dog legs running down
The downhills.
downhills.
Sell it all, brother. Get the footage.
I will.
Let's go.
Listen, you're not gonna like it looking from the streets, but there's no other place for this downspout. I didn't design this.
No, I just like to thank you for your time, man, and I'm really looking forward to building this with you. Lisa, anything?
So much.
I'm excited for all of it.
Well, you should be being the owner because you've got how much experience with gutters. It's impossible for this to fail. Impossible. I won't let it fail, I'll be honest with you, And I sort of look at like God saying, okay, old man, you're 56 years old. Just do this last push.
Push. Timmy, anything from you?
no, I'm excited to win. We're all winners in this circle, so I can expect to keep winning. So
Yeah, I love what I'm hearing, Tim, honestly. Because there's a lot of BS out there, and a lot of down here in Florida, they promise the world and don't deliver. I'm a man of integrity, period. So if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it, and there's no excuses, man. I'm here to win. Let's put some gutters up.
Let's get it. Happy Friday. Thanks, guys.
Happy Friday.